even this December, that almost everybody, not even almost everybody were outside.
Yeah,
even Tiwa and Whiskey, linked up and all of that. But I never saw a Tiwa and a Davido link up. Maybe noticed that the mistake they made with CK was not touring when the song was hot. Bro, Rema talk, who talk back?
The album did not do as expected. There was a quick follow up, and it gave us to 2 minutes of the day. What changed in this Daniel?
You don't see cat don't plenty like this now.
But who do you think had December last year? Which Afrobeat did you think had December last year? Please just say
Cast was the song of this.
Bro! You guys, my love. You guys come and hug me. You guys miss Daddy Abby. Yo guys, what's up? What's good, man? Your daddy's back. Someone will feel like, who's that guy? It's me. It is me and it is me. I saw a comment, right, on one of the page. The guy was like, you guys should take that key out. It's making this show boring. It's not matured, And I was like, I felt like I had to cry. Oh, bro, I don't care. But anyways, guys, I kind of feel like that person is a Wizkid fan. And I want to clear it, right? This is a new year. We shouldn't go to this new year thinking I hate Wizkid. I don't hate. I love Wizkid. Like, I sincerely love Wizkid. I just love Davido more. It's simple. Like, we cannot all love the same person. Do you understand? I love Messi. I don't like Ronaldo. Not because I hate him. I love Messi more. I like Davido. I don't hate Wizkid. I don't hate Burna Boy. I just like Davido more. That's why we are like, that's the essence of life. We have choice. So don't insult me for my choice. Don't make me look like I'm a demon because of a choice. Do you understand? So, but then, I love your comment actually. I was like, wow, that's cool. Under the same comment, the young guy was like, I like Daki is trying. So I'm like, okay, fine. That's a 30BG guy at the same time. Fine. So it just makes you know that it is a clash of interest, right? And it's fine. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. But I love you guys all the way. Happy New Year, guys. How was the New Year? What are your New Year resolutions? For me, I want to go to the gym. I want to stop Bet Nigeria. I want to... For now, those two actually. Well, anyways, guys, welcome again to the Red Couch where we'll talk about training matters as it concerns Afrobeat. And today I have with me just on the first key to do conversation. It is looking like there's a beef between Davido and Tiwa Savage. I'm not sure. I don't know. But then, low-key, they are not following themselves. They both have followed themselves. We used to know they are very close and their kids were close, like Jamal and Imade. But lately, we've not seen anything of such. Davido and Tiwa Savage, we've not seen them together. We've seen Tiwa and Wizkid more, but then we've not seen Tiwa and Davido. What could be the problem? Kizz Daniel at the same time made the calls, and finally Asake is also the news. What will Asake do in this new year 2024? All of these, we'll talk about them and more. And like I said, I'm with 21st Key. 21st Key, what's up, Wagwani?
Go Jamaica.
Oh, I go everywhere. My Christmas holiday. I left Lagos. I left Lagos. I couldn't stay in Lagos. Nah. This Lagos was not, it was dead. I thought people said you didn't have money. I thought people said people were broke. Lagos was broke and everything. People were still outside. All of you were outside.
Bro, we were outside even till yesterday. Like,
you don't sleep.
Forget all those things that they used to see. That's why Zlatan said they could talk to money no day. Bro, money day. Like, man.
I feel like it's this guy that's sporty. They call them.
I just go back. I did.
Bro, I didn't want IGB miss. Like, yeah, you know. I was like, IGB, and like, what? I said, I just got back. Everybody just got back. They say, I just got. I'm an Igbo girl. Of course, my father is that's the thing. My father, you see the way of ballet. I'm like,
bro. All those boys, they came to spoil money, and they've gone back now.
They've gone back.
Now we will remain.
They've carried your girlfriend. But anyway, this is a new year. Actually, welcome again to this new year. Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year.
Now, did you join the bandwagon to have a resolution?
Resolution? Yeah, I think I have one. And then it is, pretty solid and intentional. I've said that this year I don't want to borrow money. So, I think that's like the smartest I've heard. Gosh. So God help me.
Was a people like they will borrow in January. Some people will borrow in January.
Because last year, my borrow money died. But this year, I don't tell God. No matter what it is, I don't want to borrow money. And God, go.
It's like it's good I will tell you because today is 8. And 31 is still like.
But then to think about it, January is, I don't know, it's a bit fast.
No.
When did you do New Year? It's already a week.
How is it already a week? It's like 3 weeks already.
It's 8 days. It's just a week, yeah. Officially, we were just resuming work today.
Actually,
on the second week.
Actually.
Come on, before you know it, by weekend it's 15.
Upper weekends.
We don't finish now.
Mother. The guy behind camera is just gone. But anyways, guys, I think for me, my resolution is quite. And I'm not solid. This year I'm not fair. I want to stop. No. No. No, I want to take my health serious this year. Actually, so I'm checking out the gym today. Well, yeah, I'll take my health serious. So I'm trying to. When I went for the Christmas break, everybody was complaining. Do you know I checked my health? Maybe 110.
I
swear. I like no.
They say you're too big.
I swear.
110.
110 point something.
Wow.
Like 9.
Wow, that's a lot. Though. 70.
I said no. I have to.
Yeah, you have to drop to like 80.
80.
Yes.
That's like losing 20 something.
Yes. I want to tell you.
Ginger, let's go. Well, guys, let's go straight to the conversation of today. This one, I really don't think they use a problem. But after I saw the conversation, I went on Instagram. I checked their followers thingy. They're not following each other.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have to Asake?
They're not following each other.
Sorry.
I know we check it.
I
know we check it.
Are you for real?
They're not.
Kilo Shele.
And they're not following each other. And I'm like, what really happened?
Because it's not like they're not following. It's not like people that they're not following nobody.
You get even Whiskey. She's following Whiskey.
Tiwa is following Wiz.
Yeah, is following Wiz.
I just checked Wiz now.
Yeah, she's not following.
Wow, this is interesting.
So it's now making it look very, very. Because I know. I previously we should see, even if not Davido and Tiwa, we'll see Jamie and Imade. You get, we'll see like a lot of them. But lately, it's not like a matured fight because they are not. It's not like no physical words, but in between, just them at day by day. Do you think there's a problem between these two guys?
This one that I just checked now, they are not following each other. I don't know. I've not checked it before to see if they were following each other, from onset. But then we had some sort of, calm, friendly colleague relationship, between them. Yeah. And Jamil and Imade were also, best of friends. We always seen them, all over the internet. I remember last year, before the old, Ifeanyi thingy. We always Jamil and Davido will post. Still Asake was even the one.
That was
upper year 2 years ago. That post. Oh, sorry, that's true.
Yeah, like people say things is done.
2 years ago. Still Asake was one that was always posting most of them together, best friend, and all of that. And then when it happened, Davido took family off social media, and I think he unfollowed everybody.
At the time.
Yes, at the time he unfollowed everybody. Then now started following people back. Probably that was when he unfollowed Tiwa Asake.
And Tiwa thought to follow him too.
Most likely. And then when he saw that, you unfollowed me too. Okay. Because I think there's one silly boy to peace, he does that thing. when he has his constant moment, he unfollows everyone that is following. So when now to follow people back, if you now see that you unfollowed him, he will not follow you back.
Are you serious?
That's just being petty and stuff. But for me, is there something like, is there an issue? I really cannot tell. But we've not had any moments that we've seen them together. Even this December, that almost everybody, not even almost everybody were outside. Even Tiwa and Whiskey, linked up and all of that. But I never saw a Tiwa and a Davido link up.
Thinking about that. But then at the same time, right? Because I want to give excuses, right? Yeah. So let's start with the kids. Now, Davido and Imade, I feel like there's even a problem in that department because if you look at it properly, right? Davido and Imade have been on her birthday, he didn't celebrate, he didn't post anything. On Chiyoma's birthday, he posted something, he got her bags. Imade's birthday, nothing. Now Davido went to the UK or the US. He had video with Elise, and then they had so many bromas. I love you. He has not had anyone with Sophie and Imade lately. Now people are saying Sophie could be the problem between that thingy. Sophie can just don't come and see my baby day my day. So that could be why we're not seeing Imade and Jamil any longer. And then for this Christmas period, Davido even said it himself. He was everywhere. He was flying everywhere. Stayed to this Nigeria, back to Ghana, back to everywhere. So you could say, okay, that is why they were not talking at the time. But then, does this thing make sense? That I just said.
Well, for me, I think that Davido loves his children too much to be saying he wants to be absent or away from them.
But he's absent.
Well, because we are not seeing him with them, we cannot say that he is absent. So I feel like, for me personally, Davido and Imade's and relationship, I don't think it's gone sour, because Imade is his first fruits, and almost everybody would always cherish their first child regardless of what it is. Despite the talks of Whiskey and Bolu, blah blah blah, bro, we saw during the burial, we saw that, okay, now this is not a bitter relationship that we are hearing about online. Look at the moments where he went to meet him. It was with people. He was with Zion. You tell that, Whiskey and Zion said Bulu and Zion, they play well because they were, as soon as they came, Zion ran to him that, big bro. So it shows that, okay, these guys have a lot of cordial relationship behind the camera. So for me, I want to say that Davido and Imade, I don't think that they are not seeing each other, or they are not having a good relationship and stuff. I just feel like he has just decided to be to put his family away from social media like as much as he can. Aside from recently that he posted himself and Chioma going on vacation with their twins, like after, even did he post Chioma during her birthday? He just posted the gift he got.
Yeah, the bags.
So he's trying as much as he can. I know he's a very, very social media loving person, but he's just holding himself back that we cannot post. We cannot post them.
They don't put that.
And then with the way it is, if you don't do things, people would want to talk. So when they talk, they go now. It's not bad. Let them continue talking.
Make them the talk is not bad. But then still on Tiwa and Chioma. No, I mean Tiwa and Davido. We saw Tiwa with Whiskey in Lagos.
Yeah.
Where, and I think this was what spot at duo talk, because we know we've seen Tiwa and Thames at Obi's house.
Yeah.
We've seen Tiwa and Whiskey. We've seen Tiwa with a couple of.
Has Davido even gone to Obi's house?
But that guy, he had a busy year. He has not been to Obi's house. We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Is that guy has had a very busy year?
When Davido go Obi's house, now the 30 video for there.
Bro. Squad.
Stay good.
Squad. But then, let's talk about Obi's house. I feel like they go to promote song. Do you think Davido is going to come through with any song anytime soon?
Well, for me, any new song, I'm not expecting any song from Davido yet. Yeah. Even though they slept on a lot of songs on the Timeless album, now it is more difficult to even say you want to promote any song on the album anymore.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Maybe if you want to drop a deluxe, like he said, but deluxe, I think they should just move on from Timeless and then move to another space. But then for Davido, I think that he should tour more, because I don't think he really maximized his touring power last year. Just because of maybe one or two setbacks. So I think this 2024 he should tour more, and then maybe towards the end of the year, maybe last quarter, maybe September, August, October, he could now drop an album. But then obviously maybe 2 singles before then. But for now, I think that it's just keep it calm. Yeah.
Okay, we're sure that I think it's going to be from next month, going to be a very busy one for Davido. February is the Grammys.
Yeah.
I think later in January 28th, it's doing the O2.
He's doing the O2 this
year?
year?
Yeah, he's doing the O2 in January.
Wow.
He's doing the O2. He's doing MSG sometime in March and all of that. Now, at what point would you say Davido should begin doing the 8,000 capacity? That's the London Stadium with the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
When the time is right for him, he will do it.
When will the time?
Right now, I think that there's really no pressure. Yes, some people are big on tours. We know how many years it took Burna Boy to get to that stage.
True.
So if you are not as consistent as he is, then don't even try. That's my own personal thought. Don't even try wanting to do what he's doing, because man will soon announce. I told them tour is on. They will still continue. I told them tour till the next album. Bro, he's been touring every year since African Giant. That's like 5 years ago.
Bro, that's massive.
So, compared to Davido, has not been too consistent with his tour. To be sincere, he could do 1 month, he's off again. Do another 2 months, he's off again. A lot of festivals here and there. But bro, Burna Boy was strictly, to his speed. So for someone like that, I don't think we should, want to, have others want to push the way he's pushing, because bro, they are not on the same level when it comes to talk.
True.
So there's no pressure, sincerely, no pressure
On Davido's part.
Yeah.
Anyway, finally on this Davido, let's come back to Asake again. Now, do you think now that they're not having a conversation, the media space, we're not worried about it because we're not used to them dropping songs before.
Yeah.
There's nothing like, aside the fact that they come and give us bad scores online, we see them news and everything. Do you think they should just maintain the energy? Because I feel like if you're not benefiting me, why should I make it work? For instance, Tiwa and Wizkid, they can make it work. They're fighting because they have a lot together. Davido and Davido and Tiwa, there's nothing. It's just children bromas. So is it enough to make them all come back again?
To even start with, I don't even think that there's an issue.
You don't think there's an issue?
Yeah, the fact that they're not following each other on social media platforms doesn't really, mean that there's.
Wait, sorry, when you dropped Timeless, was Tiwa pull out the post?
I can't even remember. I can't even remember. I can't remember if
she did
or not.
I'm
But
not really sure.
for me, I don't think there's. I don't want to accept that there's something.
Oh yeah, she did. I remember when she did the song with Spyro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when people were likening her lyrics to David, they said, I just remember.
Never seen you online.
I just remember now.
That's true. So I don't think there's any bad blood. Nah.
At all.
Nah, I don't want to agree with that.
Anyways, guys, Don is saying he doesn't want to agree to that. I feel like maybe not a bad blood, but just like you mentioned, my thought is that I unfollowed everybody and I'm going to come back and you're not following me too. And I'm like, why you did that? Because if you think Wizkid is not following Jack and you're following Wizkid, so why you're following me when I just maintain your day? So that's how I feel. But then you guys might feel otherwise. Come to the comment section, let me see what you think about Davido and Tiwa Savage. Are they fighting or not? Come there and let us have the conversation. And then moving on from that one is another amazing guy. The guy is currently on number 1 Apple Music Nigeria, the 2020 crooner. Amazingly, Kizz is now, I think he has listened to a lot of persons. He's now pushing his song. Like Baba is on his steady P. He's pushing his song. Bro, find this girl, I've got 1 million. You want on tour, scholarship, what do you want? But let's start with that thing here.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people discussing that girl where he said, what do you want? How many kids that ask what do you want? She doesn't go to school.
That's what she wants now.
Go to. So I apologize. So I went to school, I graduated to. When you say I don't value school, but school.
That's what she wants. She feels that, like, no matter how bad things could be or things that education is still power. You get to some certain, places, especially if you are, because some people they love office work.
True.
I have a friend, we did food technology together, but right now he's working in the bank because he has always loved shirt and tie, all those white collar jobs, and that's what he's gone for. So everybody's built different. Some people want to become teachers in life, like naturally.
Yeah, I know.
So someone like that, if you ask me what you want to go to, now school I won't go now because I know what I want to become. True. I know what I want to do. So everybody's built different. Everybody have different thoughts and different ways of processing things. You could feel like, okay, if I go to school, yes, okay, I get my degree, so it opens up for me. I move on to the next phase of my life. I move on to what I want to achieve, what I've dreamed to become. So everybody have different dreams and different, motives to life. Not everybody like money. Like, not everyone would ask for money. Let me rephrase it. Not everyone would ask for money.
Actually, yeah,
at
true.
a first instance or open check.
True.
Not everyone will ask for money.
True.
Some people say, money, give us money. Look at the day we went to the streets to say, what do you want Wizkid to do? Some people say, do money. Some people said, you should come and build schools. Some people say, you should come and do this. A lot of them were asking for money.
True.
So not everyone would naturally just ask you for money when he gets the opportunity.
You see why I should listen to us, right? See why I should listen to Ghost TV, because we give, if it's not that me, Kizz ask, I swear, I got for 30 million. I don't copy you. What do you want? It's a big question now, but I'll whisper it with you. But like, we just walk away. But then I like the fact that that's smart. They give her a scholarship actually for 1 year in Unilag, and then they get to enter school logically because they're Christian. But let's talk about Kizz actually. Kizz is, like I said, he's now going a different route. Initially, we know him as drop album, go and rest. Drop album, promote yourself. Whatever you want to do, promote yourself. But then he's taking a different approach. He gave us 2 amazing jams, Tiwa and 2 Beautiful Day. Now, let's start with the year in that last year in view. he dropped an album, the Maverick album.
Yeah.
The album did not do as expected. There was a quick follow up, and he gave us 2 minutes a day. What changed in his Daniel?
You know, say cat don't plenty like this now.
Cat don't plenty.
And then he was going to also celebrate 10 years on stage last year.
Yeah.
So there has to be something significant, you know, for him to mark it with. Yeah, he dropped the album. You know, to say, this album. There are a lot of songs. I think one of the problems the album had is the album had too many songs, about 17 or 19 or something.
Too many songs.
So the songs were too much. And then a couple of My G was a banger at first listen, even though it took him a while before he moved on to that one. A lot of songs actually, but the songs are too much. So which one they won't push? So I guess they were also confused and as to that. And then felt like, okay, the album didn't, you know, acquire as much as they want. I don't know. Let's move on. He gave us snippets to Too Busy to Be Beyond. So everybody like, yo, Bado is back, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. And then he dropped the song, and then, you know, the rest is history right now. It became an anthem. You know, in December.
But then, who do you think had December last year? Which Afrobeat did you think had December last year? Please don't say.
Cast was.
Bro!
Cast was the song of this.
Bro!
So I'll just be truthful.
Bro. Anywhere.
Was
bro,
that
people were singing that song with you feel the energy.
Cast
we have put to the voice. Let me
bro. Cast at December on the chokehold.
Bro, I know not that I said it.
On radio, on everywhere. In real life, on site, online, offline.
But wait, bro. I thought people were cussing that song. Like, how would they cope?
Nala cast to worldwide Plutomelia and pressing door with machine. Your girlfriend was bro.
The part of that boss is when that call me.
Sensation I want.
Yeah, we live
bro.
What the hell?
Cast at December.
Actually,
like,
no cap.
Cast at December.
No cap.
Cast at December for me.
It's funny how these two guys are doing the convention.
Bro.
It's gonna be a difficult race,
bro.
It's gonna be a difficult race. And you know, Otubodu said this actually. Yeah. He said that him and Charlie had a song that would take December the lockdown. He said it.
I don't remember now.
Said it.
I don't remember now. I said I have a song which
that would take December. He said it.
Actually.
And this song took on, like, I'm not gonna lie. 2020 was a very mad jam.
Yeah, it was.
Bro, Kizz was casting. It was mad.
I know he cast. Don't cast.
But let's go back to Kizz and we'll leave cast a bit. But then he gave us 2020 and 2 minutes to review, and apparently I know we said it. That's how we knew it was going to be a big song. And at the time, now it's now number one.
Yeah,
displacing Whiskey DK at the time.
With Zlatan.
What now? Officially now, the first artist to get number one this year is Kizz Daniel.
Yeah,
because Whiskey took it from last year. So the first person this year is Kizz Daniel, which there's a different approach he's taking now. Now, if he continues this approach, do you think he can now gain momentum to be in the top 3 or top 4? Because I know personally that he should be there. I've said it on this show multiple times. I feel like we should have a top 4, and it should not be a Rema, it should be a Kizz Daniel.
Top 4 is not. It doesn't sound.
Sorry, top 3. Whenever I've corrected us, say it's top 2.
Nah, but top 2 7 sweet now. Because if you think about it logically, if you want to for balance, like most of the time, for something to balance, 2 legs, it still has the tendency, or if you push it from this side, to stagger. But 3, no angle you want to push it from.
Because this one there, this one.
Everything is evenly, distributed like a triangle. But then if it now becomes 4, then it's too even.
Can't we just have peace and be even? I don't understand. Is it not good to be evil?
It's good to be odd.
It's not good to be evil.
When you say perfect, 7 is another perfect number. Because if you arrange it in form of that kind of P, definitely is also balanced.
I think the person that did this thing is just like fight. Because why can't it be 8?
8 is too even.
It's not what I need not to be number. But then.
That's why there's 9 too. And then 11. 9 upside down, 6 9.
God, don't have this show. No. Oh my God.
Anyways, I think for Kizz Daniel, I'm pretty happy for him. The year is starting on a good note. 2020 is number 1, Too Busy to Be Base, number 3. Right now, which is like, brah, is is passing, and in coming days are most likely too busy to build, get to number 2, and maybe eventually get to number 1. But remember when the snippet came, I told you that Twe was that song. Even though you liked Too Busy to Be Bemo, but bro, Twe had that element.
That girl that was
bro.
That girl was.
And then the dance move, and so everything was just together, encompassing, and really really good one. So hopefully if Kizz Daniel continues in this way and in this approach, definitely he's going to be in the talks. I just pray that this 2024 he doesn't go back to his chair again. Actually, because Kizz Daniel is one person that is very talented, he's versatile, he's good, and he can do a lot of things. I remember when he was doing comedy, Kini Ife.
I laughed. It was funny.
Yeah, it was effortlessly.
It was funny. Effortless.
Like, bro.
True.
So I think that if he's consistent with his craft, as per the music, as per linking up with people, I think for 2024 he should link up more with people. Even though,
but they don't have to link up with him, man.
Because of
you cannot be forcing link up now.
It's not about forcing, because
that's the Kizz is too big. Kizz cannot check. Kizz go to Bola Boy house now and say link up.
Not even that.
What should he do?
There are some other things, but I cannot say on here. You get me? So,
oh my god. Yeah. But I was going to ask you this, right? Do you think dance step? Because I've seen like a lot of people are doing it now. Creating a dance for a song. Does it add an extra boost to the song?
Yeah, because a lot of influencers, most of them are dancers, or most of them dance.
Yeah.
And then when you have a challenge to your song, everybody wants to form a sabi dance pass, even though some people would even try to recreate your own dance and add 1 or 2 things to it. So it further pushes the song, and they know that the song is trending. If I jump on it, obviously it gives me more views, it gives me more reputation and all of that. True. So coming up with a new song with the dance moves make it easier to push. Look how unavailable now. Like you get me, it makes it easier to push because everybody wants to. What's it?
Feel that's that.
Feel.
That's that.
Yeah, that one now dance. Now professional dancers come up with that one now. It's different from.
What is that though?
Like pretty easy.
True,
Same thing with Twe now.
So it's not very easy actually. No, it's the girl I would like pass.
Okay, so you get me. Same thing when you did Odo too. Yes.
Odo is simple.
Buga. So you'd always know different when when an artist come up with something, and then when official dancers come up with something, go see they go add too many technicalities.
I like balls.
You get me? That's another one too. Like, bro, come on. So you always tell the difference. Say artists will come, and the professional dancer will say want to be doing. No, now. Like, bro, what's that? We want to give you.
Bro.
This
is about everyone just hot. The police said. I don't go there. I'll leave that one. I beg. I'll let you have this slide. I'll let you this slide. So let me put Kizz Daniel, because that guy is something else. But then for Kizz Daniel, right? Just like you mentioned, what do you think this year should look like for him? What should he drop an album again? Because if you not work, try again. Remember he also postponed his the OVO.
Yeah.
So what do you think he should do about all of that?
I think for Kizz Daniel, he should be on the road, bro. Kizz Daniel has bangers.
Absolutely.
Like he has songs that he's dropped. Like, bro, he's dropped about 4 albums, I think, 4 or 5. His first one, what's the title? I've forgotten the title. There was King of Love. There is Maverick. There is, I think, about 4 albums that he has.
Which one is the one that contains
Would You?
No, not Would You. 2020.
King of Love.
That King of Love.
Yeah.
That had
when he had his tattoo. That is his rose tattoo.
Well, yeah, I think that's like my best Kizz album.
It's King of Love.
That's Skin Tight.
Yeah.
That's King
It's
of
King
Love.
of Love.
Yeah, that's like my best album for Kizz ever.
So I think Kizz for 2024 he should tour. Afrobeat artist 2024 meaning a tour. But Afrobeat
not everybody can tour.
And not everybody can tour, but then it can also start from somewhere. No be person be Ruga. And that's why one thing I love with this boy, Omale.
Malay story.
Bro, after COVID like
Malay
this,
story, no.
bro, they were smart. After COVID, boom, jump
Malay
on the
story,
road.
no. Like
It
different
was
countries.
all over the place. I love that. I so much love that about him, bro. Them maybe noticed that the mistake they made with CK was not touring when the song was hot, bro. Rema talk, who talk back this year now. Rema will talk. You go CK again by December. I don't go need the show because you have to make the money. Aresta talk, Luga on the road. So just and it's not necessary that it's my fault or do US. Luga say Caribbean countries ni àwọn tèmi wà, African countries. Go there, go to where your fans are. It's not by force that you have to do O2 Arena. It's not by force. The end goal is you make money from whatever you do.
If you do
so if you make your money from the Caribbeans, Baba, go there and do your tour there. If you make money from another region, go there and do your tour. No hard feelings, no hard bad blood. I think for 2024, artists that are big enough, to jump on the road, to go on tours should do that. Should do that in the places where they are strong, where they are strong bases.
For once, if I think for free, I know that Kizz listens. So I hope watch this video and then he listens again. Because we've spoken to him the first time, he has learnt. This time again, I hope he listens for us. Finally, let's come to the king of the streets, Asake. Now, Asake had an event for me. I won't lie. He ended the year on the bank. He was in Abuja. He came to Lagos for the festival. Yeah. Then he had his own show January 1st. And he's been a couple of places. He was with Davido together in camp. Is it Ghana?
Is it Ghana or I think it was Ghana.
It's Ghana where they share this with no competition. He has been on the roads. The guy has an amazing year. But then looking at 2024, 2022, he had an album. 23, he had an album with Walk of Rats. 2024, should he follow the same route?
I think for this 2024, Asake should go back to 2022 Asake.
But there was an album 2022.
As in, give us song every month.
Can you do that to me?
You can.
That's the thing. We were intrigued then because it was the first time I listened to this kind of guy. Now I used to the sound. I only be giving us song January, February, March, April, May.
Bro, do you think Asake cannot give us sound that we've not heard? Bro, Happiness is a freaking sweet song.
I don't know you guys like that song. I'm still yet to find it.
You don't like Happiness?
It's a good song, but I'm still yet to find what people are seeing that make people say it's a good song.
Wow.
I just see it as a normal cool song. I will not listen to it twice.
Wow. Well, everybody have different music, choices and all of that. Happiness is a lovely song. I love the song. What he did with Friday on Blessings Remix was another amazing one. So I feel like maybe not every month, but I think Asake should do more singles before an album, maybe around August, September. Let people be hungry for it before you drop it. Because right now people will feel like Asake will drop album. And then by the time people are like, okay, you guys are going to drop album this year, it does. You see?
So you still think you should drop an album this year?
Maybe towards the end of the year, but not as early as it did last year. Last year he came, I think it was in July.
Davido March, there was just 1 month in between. Davido March, January, March, April, May.
He dropped in May. And the other May drops in June ending or early July or something.
Yeah, thereabouts.
And a month after Asake. So
Burna Boy dropped.
Yeah, so I think he should not drop as early as he did. Maybe even if he's gonna drop an album, maybe around September. September-ish. Yeah, not this early. But left to me, 2024 for YBNL they should focus more on Fireboy. Actually, he dropped really nice songs last year, but then they just
I think Fireboy and Mayokun had the same last year.
Just didn't bang. So I think for this year, YBNL, Fireboy should be your boy.
Okay, now so before we end, we're actually through this show, but then I want to just chip this in. This year is going to be this year is for some people they define year for some of them. This year will define a lot of stuff in Afrobeat game. Now, which top guys are you into to drop an album? Because we know we have Burna Boy, Davido. Olamide is now back to the game. Baba is vexing. So Olamide is in the game. Grammy guy. There's Asake who is also making the name. There's a Rema. There's a Fireboy. There is I think the game itself has just reduced some persons to where they are. Basically, the Oxley, the Victoni, they are back to where they are. We now know that you people are here. You people were giving us hope of A-list before, but you people are back to your series, so it's fine. But then these guys I mentioned, do you think they will come with an album this year again? Whiskey, yeah, I forgot to mention him.
I think Whiskey could drop an album this year.
Okay.
I think Burna Boy, that one standard.
Constant.
He drop an album. Because Burna Boy is gradually moving away from being the single, artist. He just wants to be dropping album. I think Burna Boy is going to drop Fireboy.
Yeah,
he needs an album.
You mentioned that, yeah.
Davido, maybe a deluxe or an album later in the year, maybe. Olamide, I don't think Olamide will drop an album this year. Nah, I don't think so. Asake will drop an album.
Thames.
And obviously she has to drop.
Arya Star.
I think Arya Star needs an album.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
Yeah,
Tiwa
she has to drop an album. Tiwa Savage album. And I kind of feel like album is not Tiwa's thing. Yeah,
just
I thought because Celia dropped, Water and Gary EP dropped. I think she just moved with singles, at least. She did drop an album last year.
No, she didn't. No, she began the year on a very good note. She now ended it very
Loaded and Stamina. Okay. More singles.
No,
I think they should rest on the album P this year. Everybody's
Tiwa Savage, Abi.
A lot of the artists, they should look at how the last album did. If there's a need for an album, they will know.
She vibes. I know that response. But anyways, guys, we've come to the end of the show. I feel like I should not end this one.
Charlie Poppy is not an album person. He not do it again.
But he had cast.
They could have dropped a single and a single.
Actually, it's not an album person. I'm just defending this album. I'm just thinking about it. No, it's not an album person. But Bodo is not an album person.
Well, to some extent, he still tried.
I feel like
because right now the album is it's still charting.
Wait, what make an album person?
Yeah.
Thinking about it.
The success of the album makes you an album person.
Only Burna Boy has achieved that for like back to back. If you think about it.
Yeah, Burna Boy's own is because he's a global artist, so he has more streaming power outside of Nigeria, especially on Spotify.
Yeah.
But Odumodu is just coming up, and then look at what he's done, bro. He's equaled, Timeless on Spotify album charts. If you check Apple Music albums, I'm sure Odumodu will still be on top 10. Let me see. 1 Whiskey, 2, 3 Odumodu. Album that dropped when?
November. That should be the deluxe.
Yeah, the deluxe dropped in October.
Is it October?
Yeah, October 6th. So he's not doing badly for himself at all. He's not doing badly for himself at all. So I think Odumodu is an album person. If you look at it, because the album is successful.
Shaka is an album person.
Shaka is easily an album person.
Yeah.
You get me? So those are like, ways, okay, this person is an album person, this person is not an album person. Rema is not an album person.
No, he's not an album person.
You get so that's how it is.
And finally, Buju is not an album person. If you not Buju, please tell me. Please don't have album again. Just do your single. I love Buju singles than his album. Please, just do your single. We love your single. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us. We love you guys so much. Please keep telling your friends. I'm telling this for free. Coming days, we are coming through with a bang. You don't want to miss this one. Trust me. My name is Daki, and this is 21st We'll catch you guys in the very next one.